Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind expansion. And so we're going to Levesque, I think, city here. Oh, is those the striders? A water strider or whatever? They go around and I think they're like a transportation system. That is beautiful. Man, this game is just, it's incredible, the sounds and everything. Just beautiful. Okay, let's explore here a bit. We're gonna be talking to some NPCs, of course. Here's all your trade skill stuff. We're probably not gonna touch too much in trade skill right away. I unfortunately don't have premium. Just gonna say right off the bat, don't have the coin in real life for it. And honestly, without ESO premium, the collections and stuff, without like the bag space and all that, is just a pain. Without having the proper collection system, so I'm probably not going to worry about it too much right now. This is insane. This is like putting me back 20 years. How old is Morrowind? It must be old. I remember playing this in the music, and oh, it was just amazing. This, my friends, is basically this and what Daggerfall made Elder Scrolls. You people who are a fan of Skyrim and all this, I mean, if you're not playing this right now, you guys are jerks. You're doing something wrong. You're missing true history here. Oh, you could see the volcano here. Amazing.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Levesque, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Canon Thomas. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say, I'll be in my office if you need me.
I wonder, they probably don't.
Step forward, friend of Levesque, and let us speak.
Huh, kinematics that, I don't think they do, but, no. I was wondering if we could hide players. Some games have an option to actually hide the players, so you don't see them, and that way, like, you can see the, the story a bit more. Oh, well, that's fine.
Canon Level says you helped him in his mission.
Mm-hmm.
As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander?
What kind of help do you need?
I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god?
Of course.
Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Thomas can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery.
I don't think he wants my help.
The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed.
When I first arrived, I saw a vision of Zura.
The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
Was what the Ancestor said helpful?
Levol's Ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual.
Goodbye. Okay, let's mount up. Probably should grab this. There you go. Oh, here we go. Don't forget to read bookshelves. Might get some skill ups and stuff over time.
Ah, Outlander. Lord Levesque trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you. But who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
We needed to perform the deviation ritual.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Levesque. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
Damn.
Despite my objections, Vivek believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the Ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the Overseer that Lord Vivek requires the Blessing Stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
I'll go.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivek, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy arch-canon of a living god or anything.
What's the Blessing Stone?
Ah, the ignorance of Outlanders. How refreshing. The Blessing Stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivek's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual.
Can't he perform the ritual without the Blessing Stone?
If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivek's power in unusual ways. It will be safer for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the Blessing Stone instead of drawing on my Lord's personal store of energy.
What does Lord Vivek hope to learn with the deviation ritual?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it.
Damn.
Lord Vivek's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Vardenfell. He seeks to discover the source of that disturbance.
Mention Red Mountain and Daedra. Do you think there's a connection?
Lord Vivek sees signs and portents everywhere. It's the poet at his core. I tend to be much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano, and not a harbinger of doom. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand.
I offered you in... Have I offended you in some manner?
Offend me? You give yourself too much credit. No, I feel the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources. However, I also obey my Lord Vivek, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you.
Guy's mean. I thought someone was just doing something annoying, but I just realized it's just people coming in and out of the door. You could steal those without getting in trouble, but that's what I mean. I take those provisioning goods. Now my inventory is going to be friggin' full of junk. Surprised you don't get in trouble for stealing this stuff. Ooh. Okay, where are we up to now? Oh, you didn't leap far enough, Kane. I like how you kind of sink in too when you jump in the water. I just don't have the power to make it. Oh no. Here you go. Oops. I tried using my mouse to move instead, like 2 mouse buttons kind of thing, but wrong game. We should make sure we grab this. You silly.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days. Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea.
We need the blessing stone.
Lord Levesque? Why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
I clear the passage free from your workers on my way to retrieve the stone.
I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Goodbye. Okay. Now, there's other quests here too. I guess we should consider grabbing them, huh? Oops. Do you hunger for knowledge? The Mage Guild seeks the most talented, smartest, and skilled for its ranks. Do you have what it takes? Seek out the city, blah, blah, blah. I should find... Okay.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
I feel like I did all the... Or that person did all the work. I was going to say I did all the work. No, no, no. That person did all the work. I just seemed to wave my hands in the air. See, I'm just like, wooga, wooga, wooga. Trying to scare him.
I thought I was gonna die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
No problem. Oh, we are going up there, huh? How do we get up there? I feel like this is not the correct way of getting up there. I feel like they're making this punishing for me when you're supposed to just go up the simple ramp. Huh, I'm having problems getting the... There you go. Run, steal it, never come back to this place. Guess we can mount up.
That insufferable screw-swilling beatbox.
Yes, I made it! Sorry, I had to do that. Made me feel good. Yeah, this place is so big. It doesn't seem so big at first, but then when you know, actually go around, it's a lot bigger than it looks. Look at it. Isn't that insane? We've just been hanging around here, basically.
Praise Levesque!
No one ever praises me. But I want to jump in the middle there.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Levesque always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
I have the blessing stone.
Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
Goodbye.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Levesque's distress.
Damn, son.
An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist? Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Something went wrong during the ritual. Did you learn what had had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
But there were images in the ritual.
Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
I got a nice staff
The
there.
ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
Huh. You're losing divine energy? How's that possible?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levul's ancestor warned us about.
I think the enemy is responsible for your... you think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss?
Something drains my energy. Find Canon Thomas in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
I'll do that.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure. Travis shares the... Yeah, he's jerk.
Yes. While Archcanon Thomas has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
What do you mean divine energy has diminished?
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Do you think you're in danger?
I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vardenfell's woes.
You suspect the affliction isn't natural?
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who before... Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Thomas and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
What does the rest of the Tribunal think about this?
They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sothasil...
Sothasil?
My brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. We always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Goodbye. And there you go. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see you wonderful people next time.